that he slept with 3 Kardashians, Khloe, China, and Kim.
It was after this Wendy Williams interview that I was like, yeah, the game's kind of corny, because why would you go on Wendy Williams talking about who you slept with? Like, that was trash as hell to me. That's kind of like hoe-ass female behavior. Like, what kind of man who's supposed to be, a blood, who's supposed to be a gangster, is over there on Wendy Williams talking about who they slept with? Like, that's clout chasing. That's the definition of clout chasing. Because why do you want to get clout off of you slept with 3 Kardashians? So yeah, once he did that interview talking about he slept with Kim, Khloe, and Black China, and Black China ain't even a Kardashian, but because she messed with Rob, like, nah. I was like, the game, he's getting corny. I used to think he was fine. I used to like him. But then after his little reality show, and then what I heard, what he did to that girl, and they said they got it on camera. That's why she was going to win that lawsuit regardless. Like, I remember I watched that show. They had to shut that whole damn show down because she put those allegations out. So, like, there was supposed to be a season 2. They canceled that whole season 2. It was a big old thing. If you don't know, there was this girl on the show that he was trying to date, and they were competing for his love. And she said they went out to the club and he stuck his hand up her skirt and was like inappropriately touching her. And she said it's on camera, and it was a big old thing. She took him to court. He decided not to go to court, and she won the lawsuit, $7 million. She's been trying to get the $7 million ever since. He does interviews saying he's never going to pay her, blah, blah, blah. If they take his house, he'll go buy another house. Like, he just so ignorant with it. But anyways, my whole point of even bringing him up is because when I heard that Evelyn's daughter got pregnant by the game, and Evelyn used to be cool with his baby mama, I was like, I can't wait to see the game fall out with them, because I know once the game falls out with Shanice and Evelyn, he gonna go on a interview talking about he slept with Evelyn. And these were my thoughts before all the shit hit the fan yesterday. So if y'all didn't see the shit hit the fan yesterday, Christian, Jennifer's husband from Basketball Wives, and his auntie were going off on Evelyn because Evelyn just been taunting them for 40 days and 40 nights. She been on Instagram post after Instagram post after Instagram post talking about Jennifer and her husband. Like, she ain't got 2 baby daddies to worry about and a grandbaby to worry about. So anyways, let's get into what Christian's aunt had to say about Evelyn.
Okay? Why don't you talk about what's going on in your house? Like, your baby daddy, go pay his artists. He owe his artists. Don't he his failed record company? Like, dude, don't you owe Meg? Don't you owe these people? Go pay these people. Won't you worry about that? Like, your daughter is living in the house with you. Y'all don't get no financial support because all his checks going to BMI. Why don't you talk about these kind of things? Like, I don't know. You're so invested in what Jen and Christian got going on, but you don't want to talk about the things that's going on in your household.
Well, you don't want nobody else to talk about the things.
Yeah. You say I shouldn't talk about your daughter. The game has fucked you and your daughter. Okay. Right. They got pictures where you and Tiffany and Shawnee and your daughter is all there while you was pregnant. But then your daughter go and fuck the same dude you didn't fuck with, who y'all friends. Like, he done ran a train on y'all at this point. You know, I'm just saying, like, don't your baby daddy owe people's money, drown in his goddamn pool? He got sued for that. It's a lot of topics that we could talk about. Bitch, Evelyn, you was pregnant with Carl's child at the same time his own daughter was just 5 months old. Bitch, do the math. Talk about that. He was with his ex while you was pregnant. Talk about that. There's so much other shit that you could be talking about. Christian and this girl was broken up before he even got with Jen. But you around here fucking a nigga who got a wife. And his child 5 months, and his child 5 months, you 6 months pregnant. Bitch, can you add? But that's just who you are. You talk about you talk about everything, but let me tell you something, bitch. You go low, I'm going straight to hell. I can give a fuck.
Okay, so she was calling out Evelyn, talking about when we gonna meet up, when we gonna link up. Apparently, back a few months ago, Evelyn was trying to tell her to pull up. And then I guess when she pulled up, Evelyn wouldn't answer the phone. and she stayed at Jen's house or in LA for 5 weeks, and she could never catch the fade with Evelyn. I guess Evelyn been snitching, telling production and VH1 that she's being harassed and blah, blah, blah. But girl, you're the one who started the harassing. You're the one who told the lady to pull up, and then she pulls up, and it's like, stop being fake gangsta, Evelyn. We are tired. Like, Evan, you are too old to be always in some fucking mess. Like, go get you a man and settle down. You actually had a nice man from that little dating show, but no, he wasn't hood enough for you, so you dumped him. It's like, damn, girl, aren't you tired? Come on, y'all have to admit she is bitter, and I'm not saying she's jealous of Jennifer's husband. Like, that's not even what I'm saying. But I do think she's a bitter old hag that needs to get a man, because a person who just is forever by themselves, they can't be happy. You can't be happy like that. She can go do all the podcasts she want to do, saying that, she has had successful relationships, and when she sees red flags, she bounces. But the truth of the matter is, when Jen said that little tidbit about Evelyn can't tell me nothing about marriage when she ain't never had a successful marriage. She was married for less than a month. So how's she gonna tell me about a successful marriage? That kind of was true a little bit, because girl, you might have been a fiance for 10 years, but that don't make you a successful wife. So let's just play what Evelyn said in her own words on her own podcast.
That was made about me. She said, well, she's never had a successful marriage for her to be giving advice. My take on it is, in every other relationship, I did get a ring, I was engaged, and I called all of them off. I don't feel like I need to be in a successful marriage to see those red flags. Every time it got better. With Twan, I was with him 10 years. Then I got married to Chad, and we were together 5 years. After that, I was with Carl, and as soon as something went left, I was like, I'm done. As you get older, I'm like, I don't want to keep wasting time. But now I'm like, this is not going to work, and I'm done.
Okay, number one, why do chicks always lie about how long they were with someone? Like, I know a girl who does this all the time. Like, we've been together for 7 years. Like, bitch, stop lying. I watched Basketball Wives, and I remember when she started dating Chad and they got caught outside and paparazzi took pictures of them. It was like shortly after they got engaged. Then they were engaged for a minute. Then they got married. Then they got divorced in 41 days. Like, their whole relationship was like a couple years at max. So I had to Google it, and it said Chad Ochocinco Johnson and Evelyn Lozada were engaged for approximately 2 years from 2010 to 2012. They married on July 4th, 2012, and their marriage was short-lived, ending after 41 days. So then I'm like, okay, let's see how long they dated before they got engaged. Then it said, according to TMZ, Ocho proposed to his girlfriend, which was Evelyn, of 4 months in Cincinnati on Tuesday. Okay, so they were dating for 4 months before he proposed. They were engaged for 2 years. So where's she getting 5 years from? I don't know, but it seems like bitches always do that. And I don't know why. Like, what do you get out of acting like y'all was in a relationship for longer than it was? And then you being a fiance for 10 years, like, I don't know. Do you want a cookie for that? Like, I feel like a hit dog will holler. And she definitely was hollering after Jen hit her with the, she ain't never had a successful marriage, so please don't tell me about marriage. Like, it is kind of true, Evelyn. You ain't never had a successful marriage. And just because you've been in some relationships for a long time still don't mean that you know how to pick them. Just like you think Jen don't know how to pick them and she's always getting scammed, you don't know how to pick them either. Because even when you had a good guy right in front of you, you put him to the side. And then let's talk about Carl. Everybody knows that Carl was in a relationship, had a girl, fiance, I don't know, people say wife, but I think it was a fiance, I'm not sure, that was pregnant when Evelyn started messing with him and made him leave his family and leave his newborn baby and got her pregnant. So much for, it was so much of a scandal that she hid her damn pregnancy. She didn't pop out like till she was like 8 months pregnant, like, oh, surprise, but I'm engaged though. I'm engaged. I'm not just knocked up by a man with kids and a family. I'm actually engaged. Like, she tried to, put the ring out there like it was going to make a damn difference that you broke up someone's family. And then what happened? That didn't last, because how you get them is how you lose them. So then he, was doing the same thing to you. And it was even reports that he was having Diddy parties. It said news surfaced last week that Evelyn Lozada and Carl Crawford ended their engagement. At the time, Evelyn rep confirmed that she left Carl back in February due to his infidelity. According to news reports, it wasn't just infidelity, but Carl was notorious for throwing massive off-season parties where he dropped lots of money on women to dance and have sex with. Girls would be looking forward to Carl Crawford parties every off-season. One of the women who attended the parties in 2016 told Gossip exclusively, he would pay to fly girls out, put them up in hotels, two to a room. So I guess 2 chicks to a room. A girl could make $2,500 a night just for dancing. And if he liked you, he would bring you back the next night. If he really liked you, you could make even more money to do a little extra. What you think that extra was, girl? Anyways, like, Evelyn's notorious for dating married men with girlfriends. I wouldn't put it past her, the Shaq thing. We all know how Shaq gets down. He hops in every hot chick's DM. Evelyn was hot at the time. I would not put it past Evelyn that she was with him. Go back and watch that episode when Jennifer was like, yeah, that Evelyn slept with your ex. And Evelyn sat there and was like, who? Not no, bitch, I didn't. She was like, who? Me? Who? What ex? Girl, that was a dead ass giveaway. Then when she was on Basketball Wives, she got exposed for messing with some other chick's husband. And that chick aired her out and put her nudes online. Do y'all remember that? Evelyn became embroiled in scandal when nude photos of herself leaked on the internet. The photos were allegedly released by Ricky Davis's wife, Vanessa, who was slapped with the lawsuit by Evelyn. So, like, she basically got sued for some, like, revenge P type stuff. But she released the photos because she thought Evelyn was messing with her man. So, like, Evelyn's notorious for this. So, I don't know. I just feel like she needs to stop dragging it. Like, let whatever will be, will be. If Jen's dating a scammer, whatever's going to be, will be. It's going to come out, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. That's not even your friend anymore. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think down in the comments. Do y'all think Evelyn has had a successful relationship? More importantly, do y'all think that the game hit that? I definitely do. I thought that before her daughter got pregnant, and I think it now. And I think the game is messy as hell. And when he becomes a bitter baby mama, he's going to go ahead and put that out there. Yes, I said baby mama, not baby daddy. When he gets bitter, they don't try to let him see the kid or something happens, he going to end up putting that out there. But please hit the thumbs up button. Please put your thoughts down below. Comment, like, subscribe, do all of the things. Put your notification bell on. And I'll see y'all in the next one.